Good morning, my dear pupils. I'm very glad to see you. How are you? I'm sure that you are okay. Now let's start our lesson. The theme of our lesson is present simple, affirmative and negative. The aims of our lesson are: the first, organize and present information clearly to others. The second, use appropriately an increased variety of present simple active forms on a growing range of familiar general and curricular topics. Today we will learn grammar theme present simple. We use present simple to describe things which happen regularly or all the times. We use adverbs of frequency such as always, usually, often, sometimes, every day. We form the present tense using the base form of the infinitive without to. In general, in the third person we add s in the third persons. The spelling for the verb in the third person differs depending on the ending of that verb. For verbs that end in o, ch, sh, double s, x or z, we add es in the third person. For example, go, goes, catch, catches, wash, washes, kiss, kisses. For verbs that end in a consonant plus y, we remove the y and add ies. For example, marry, marries, study, studies. But for verbs that end in a vowel plus y, we just add s. For example, play, plays, enjoy, enjoys, say, says. To make a negative sentence in English, we normally use don't or doesn't. For example, affirmative sentence: you speak French. Negative: you don't speak French. You will see that we add don't between the subject and the verb. We use don't when the subject is I, you, we, or they. For example, affirmative sentence: he speaks German, and negative sentence: he doesn't speak German. Now let's open the brackets and use present simple. The first, my working day to begin at 7 o'clock. Right. My working day begins at 7 o'clock. The next, I to get up to switch on the radio and to do my morning exercises. Right. I get up, switch on the radio and do my morning exercises. The next, it to take me 15 minutes. Good. It takes me 15 minutes. At 7:30, we to have breakfast. Right. At 7:30, we have breakfast. The next, my father and I to leave home at 8 o'clock. Right. My father and I leave home at 8 o'clock. The next, he to take a bus to his factory. Good. He takes a bus to his factory. The next, my mother to be a doctor, she to leave home at 9 o'clock. Very good. My mother is a doctor, she leaves home at 9 o'clock. The next, in the evening we gather in the living room. Right. In the evening, we gather in the living room. We to watch TV and talk. Right. We watch TV and talk. Now open your student's book, page 11, and let's do exercise 1. The task is complete the sentences with the words in the box. Now let's start. A monk in a monastery. Very good. The second. A monk wear jeans or t-shirts. Good. The third. We around the streets. Very good. The fourth. People ask food. Brilliant. The fifth. I go out without my school tie. Brilliant. We use money at school. Good. You may check your answers in the text on page 10. Now open your workbook, page 9. Let's do exercise 2. You should write negative sentences. For example, Zhibek wears jewelry. Zhibek doesn't wear jewelry. Now let's start. The first. He buys a lot of designer clothes. Very good. They walk in town. Good. Timur studies a lot. Good. We like hip-hop music. Very good. She carries an ID card. Very good. And the last, my dog needs a drink of water. Very good. Now let's do exercise 3 at the same page. The task is write sentences using the present simple. For example, school finish at 3 o'clock. School finishes at 3 o'clock. Now the first. He not carry any money. Very good. She watch too much TV. Good. The third. He goes swimming twice a week. Very good. We not like horror films. Good. She not wear makeup. And the sixth. He use an MP3 player to listen to music. Very good. Now at the end of the lesson you will answer my question. Now the first question, what can you say about the lesson? The second, what was the theme? The third, what was the target? And you should begin your answers with the words. The lesson was, all the pupils are, I feel. Now let's start. Very good. Thanks. Now open your diaries, write down your home task. Your home task will be exercise 3, page 11, student's book. Don't forget to do this homework in written form. Now the lesson is over. You worked very hard. Now you may be free.